Address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 New York Mets.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR?
Well, Matt, this is a pitcher's duel all the way. And the key here is going to be how do you score runs if you get any. You get a runner on, you're going to have to be aggressive. You hit a ball in the gap and he's on first base, send him home. Take those chances because they're not going to be very often.
Steven Matz will be on the mound for Game 4. What do you have for us on him, H?
This guy's been a very reliable, successful big league starter. He's got a career ERA in the low 3s. He gets the ball every time you ask him, doesn't complain. I like his attitude, and I'm wondering if he gives the other team a little attitude today. Well, let's take a look at the Mets defense, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often in this club.
Leading off tonight for the Dodgers, right fielder, number 66.
And we are underway now in New York as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
3-0 count. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cespedes will wait on it, and he puts it away for the first down.
In the second spot tonight, second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Into the box now, Logan Forsythe. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Well, Johnson has gotten the inconsistent label before, but it's usually not too bad. Sometimes he's dead on with corner pitches, and other times he seems to tighten it up a bit. Up and down seems to be a similar experience, so we'll see how he does in this one.
And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
And this is the kind of play that makes a manager go a little bit nuts. It's only the second batter of the entire game, and his defense is throwing the ball around already. I'm sure he's hoping that error isn't a sign of things to come.
Here's Corey Seager as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
At somebody, probably a double play ball instead of a single.
Justin Turner.
Into the box, Justin Turner. As he'll take a look at ball one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. 1-0 pitch on the way. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And he misses with that one. Ball four, and that's going to load the bases now with still only one away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled straight back. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here comes the first pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
Here we sit, 2 on, 2 outs, 2 strikes. Look, they start off looking good this inning, and it'd be very deflating if they don't pick up something here. A lot more pressure on him than he thought going up there.
From the belt, the pitch to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners, and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Ooh, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. These arms that we'll talk about for years to come, you got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Rich Hill is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this game's going to be interesting. Our pitcher today, I love watching him pitch. He's an aging veteran pitcher, but hey, look at the numbers. They're still good. He's done a great job of keeping himself in good shape. He's continued to evolve his game, and his career has progressed. So let's see how he goes about his business in this one. Well, let's take a look at the Dodgers defense, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed, standard baseball.
Leading off for the Mets, center fielder, Juan Lagares.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Now here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Swing and a line drive, but this will be foul. And he chased it in the dirt. Grandal gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Lagares is retired, and there's one away.
Second baseman, Neil Walker.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Bases are empty. One man out. Takes this the other way to right. Puig is right there as he takes it for the second out. And with two away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the American League Championship Series, as they've got a good matchup going on over there as well. Now to the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's sitting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard. You drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses. 1-1.
This is one of those, I have a lot of respect for you at bats right here. He hasn't thrown a fastball yet. Right there, a little backdoor curveball that just missed. He's really pitching careful.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Here's Lucas Duda now. Man at first after the 2-out walk. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
A runner on first with 2 away. In the dirt here. Comes set. Now the pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Michael Conforto.
Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this left.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. Just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. The walk would be good here too.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. To first. Gonzalez is up with it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Here's Franklin Gutierrez. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz.
Number 28, Franklin Gutierrez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Here's Scott Van Slyke. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Now, Matt, this is the tough part of being the 8-hitter. That ball's right down the middle. So it makes me wonder, is he trying to give his pitcher a breather? Or is he just not being aggressive? With the pitcher hitting behind you, you get a ball groove, you got to take a big hack.
And a curveball taken for strike 2.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Flores is there. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 44, Rich Hill.
Now at the plate, Rich Hill. Here comes the first pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. There to get it is right. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Into the box now, Wilmer Flores. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Wilmer Flores.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Nice slide and stop by Forsythe. He is out.
Batting 7th, catcher Ronald Bell.
At the plate, Ronald Bell. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Van Slyke is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting 8th, third baseman David Wright.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. His career batting line against Hill. He's gone 2 for 5. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Turner's got it. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete, scoreless here on MLB Network. In now is Yasiel Puig. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The right fielder number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
0-1. Here's the pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Logan Forsythe. Dribbled to the right side. That rolls foul for strike 1. Third inning, no score to this point. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Bell is up with it on to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Corey Seager. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Pitch. Good change up that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Ready for another chance? Justin Turner. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball taken right down the middle. Two out with the man at first. High in the air out towards shallow right. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. So striding forward now, Steven Matz. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat. Right over the middle, knee high. The windup and the 0-1. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Way outside. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Here's Juan Lagares. As he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Forsythe has it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Neil Walker.
Here's Neil Walker. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. .92 splits the plate, and it's strike one. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Puig is underneath this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Mets go down 1, 2, 3. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Here's Adrian now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman number 23, Adrian Gonzalez.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Not close. It's 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this is a foul ball. Boy, that was awfully close. And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the 4 umpires will gather together near third base to discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And remember now, if there's any uncertainty, the umpires can go inside to get a look at the video feed from headquarters in New York. And I believe that's exactly what they're going to do. We'll give you a look at this from our own cameras and let you make the call for yourself. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling, and it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time, but if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. Hit out towards second, and Gonzalez is going to have himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the series. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now batting.
Here's Franklin Gutierrez.
Franklin Gutierrez.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the 4th inning. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top 2 speeds thus far. Digging in to try it again, Scott Van Slyke. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Late that time for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
1-1. Here it comes. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Stepping in now, Rich Hill. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now the pitch. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Now another 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Moving under it, Conforto. And that retires the side. But the Dodgers do strike for two coming on this two-run home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 2-0 LA. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Reached base
Leading
via
up
the
for the
walk
Mets
in
here
his
in the
first
fourth.
plate appearance.
Left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, they walked in the first AB, and clearly he's already got two balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
3-0 now.
Well, that's ball three, and the Mets right now would take a leadoff guy on any way they could get it.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that misses for ball four. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Lucas Duda.
Here's Lucas Duda now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. From the stretch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Fouled straight back, and that got up here to the press box. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one misses way inside.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
No runs, just one hit. One error in the game for the Mets thus far. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
He walked the first guy. Now you're sitting here 3-1. You have to get your pitch to hit. Don't let him off the hook.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. From the belt, the pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Misses with a curveball that made him move his feet.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Got him.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box, Wilmer Flores. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Grounded to the right. Gonzalez has got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 4 full. Dodgers out in front, 2-0. In now is Yasiel Puig. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Into the windup and the pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Here's the pitch. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Now the pitch. And that's over. 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Well, he went for the big swing and ends up getting a swinging bunt. You couldn't have rolled the ball any better. Starts off the inning. Here we go. We're off and flying. A leadoff single.
Striding in once again, Logan Forsythe. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. 0-1 pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Flores has it to Walker for 1. On to Duda, a double play.
Now batting, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. In tight with the sinker, ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Justin Turner would be next. Now here's the pitch. And this pitch is taken here for ball 4. So the Dodgers able to extend the inning here with 2 away. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
In now, Justin Turner, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
A runner on first with 2 away. And they go away here. It's a cold strike. 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Hit back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Here's Adrian now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 on its way. Hit hard on the ground to third. He'll go the short way to Walker at second for the force, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Mets nothing.
Leading up for the Mets, catcher Ronald Bell.
Here's the first pitch to him. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this inning starts with a solid base hit.
Well, Matt, we've watched him struggle early, but you always talk about in-game adjustments. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They look more aggressive. Look like they've changed their whole game plan to come out now and start firing on all cylinders.
So striding in, David Wright. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And misses badly on a pitch down in the dirt. A runner at first with perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
The 2-0 home to right. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it. 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, pitcher Matt.
Digging in, Steven Matz comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Center fielder number 12, Juan Lagares.
Here's Juan Lagares. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. And there's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mets strand 1. They trail things here 2-0. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yasmani Grandal.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen.
First offering on its way. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Here it comes, 1-0. Weakly hit to third. There to get it is right. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Center fielder number 28, Franklin Gutierrez.
Striding in once again, Franklin Gutierrez. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. Curveball down and in, misses, ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And it misses. 3-1 now. Scott Van Slyke will be next. 1 out, nobody on. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now Gutierrez gets into one here as he lets a high drive to deep left field. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Well, he persevered right through it. Now, he's 0 for 2 before this base hit right here with 2 strikeouts. Man, this makes him feel good now. Now he's getting that confidence and a little swagger back.
Well, now here comes the Mets manager, Terry Collins, on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Fernando Salas enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Fernando Salas.
Here's Scott Van Slyke as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Line drive to left. And that's in there, base hit.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. You may as well take out a tee, set the ball right there, and say, hit it as hard as you can, because that's what he did.
Stepping in now, Rich Hill. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
There's just something about a barehanded play that gets you out of your seat. The way the fielder glides to the ball, grabs it with an open hand, and often begins his throw without even looking at the base. Whoo-wee, these players make it look so easy, you forget how hard it really is.
And there's the 4th wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here and 2 men gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Ready for another shot now, Logan Forsythe. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
2 out, bases loaded. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Pittsburgh area native Neil Walker will kick things off when we return. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Dodgers lead this one 2-0. Here's Neil Walker. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Walker waits on the 1-0. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Gutierrez is in pursuit. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yoenis Cespedes. Couple of walks for him thus far. Sent out to straightaway center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Number 21, Lucas Duda.
Digging in to try it again, Lucas Duda. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Little dribbler down the line, but that one rolls foul. On its way is pitch number 75. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
To 2-2 now.
Boy, Matt, he's making this good team look silly. He's about one pitch away. I mean, one good strike from getting all the way through the 6th inning, shutting these guys down. Really nice job.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. Josh Edgen is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 66, Josh Edgen.
Stepping up now, Corey Seager. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Corey Seager.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
He's already got 2 walks in this game, and that ball right there, another ball. So we may see them kind of nibbling and pitching around him. He might be taking walks all game.
1-0 count. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit hard back up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy, leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? Here's Walker for 1. On to first, a double play.
Now batting number 23, first baseman Adrian Gonzalez.
Ready once again, Adrian Gonzalez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now Gonzalez awaits the 1-0. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes a called strike 2. Shot foul over towards the dugout. Here he comes again, 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Digging in once again, Michael Conforto. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Fielder, Michael Conforto.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Forsythe backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
The batter number 4, shortstop, Wilmer Flores.
Ready for another chance. Wilmer Flores. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gutierrez moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, catcher, Ronald Bell.
Digging in, Ronald Bell. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
You know, Matt, he's throwing over 60% first pitch fastballs, so guys. To be as deep in the game as he is, you would think that percentage would be higher.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Bouncer down the line. Turner bare hands it. Hats off to that one. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. And now here comes Mets skipper Terry Collins out to home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Eric Goodell is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch.
Number 62.
Jose Reyes will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Jose Reyes.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. set to deliver the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a fastball just a bit up. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown nine have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Here's Franklin Gutierrez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Swing and a hot shot toward third, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. The throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
Well, clearly they challenged the guy they should have right there. He's got a missile launcher for an arm, so when he saw him trying to stretch a double, he unleashed one to cut him down, so probably won't be doing that again in this one.
Here's Scott Van Slyke as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
2 out, nobody on. And that's finally over for a strike. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Coming to the plate now, Rich Hill. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And that's in there for a strike. Comes set, and the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Former cover boy David Wright leads things off when we come back. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Mets nothing. Here's the third baseman David Wright. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
David Wright.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. The relay, and he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And that's going to be all for our starter, Rich Hill. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call.
Romo.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. A runner at second, nobody out. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Shot toward right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Wright is on his way home. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Here's Juan Lagares. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Now a bunt attempt here, and a good decision there to sweep this away in foul territory and make him try it again. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one. Now a bunt attempt here. Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
You can't ask for anything more than that. The tying run moves over to third now with only one out, so we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
Here's Neil Walker. Head-to-head numbers against Sergio Romo. 0 for 5. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and we are tied here in Game 4.
I love the late inning at bats when they come up clutch right there. Big hit to tie this game.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Here's Lucas Duda now. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike one. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. The 0-1 took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 8 full here in game 4, and we are tied 2-2. Back in Queens at Citi Field as we get set for the top of the 9th inning in this one. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Addison Reed will come on to take over on the mound now, and he'll hit in the 3rd spot in the lineup as a part of the double switch. Jay Bruce is into the ball game as well as a part of that aforementioned double switch as he'll take over in the number 6 spot in the lineup. In now is Yasiel Puig. Career history with Addison Reed. He's gone 2 for 6.
Yasiel Puig.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Here it comes. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a swing and a miss on the fastball. And there's the first out here in the 9th.
The batter, second baseman, Logan.
Digging in now, Logan Forsythe. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
A pause and the 0-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit down the third baseline.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Here's another 1-2. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Seager is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Now batting, Justin Turner. Career history with Addison Reed. 1 for 4. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's here to hit the fastball right here.
Three and 0.
Well, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here. I'm telling you what, 3-0. I trust him so much. I'm giving him the green light.
The 3-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The 3-1 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Stepping into the box, Adrian Gonzalez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Two men are on with two men out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now the 1-2 pitch. Back up the middle. Right there is Reyes. He'll go the short way to Walker at second for the force, and that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Adam Liberator enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings.
Liberator.
So stepping in, Michael Conforto. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Now a fastball. Oh, look below the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's one gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Jay Bruce is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Bases are empty, one man out. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Ronald Bell is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Bases are empty here with two men out. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Chasing after his Van Slyke. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Jerry Blevins takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Jerry Blevins.
Yasmani Grandal will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Yasmani Grandal.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here it comes on 0-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 0-2. Here it comes. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Now batting, center fielder.
Into the box now, Franklin Gutierrez. Lifetime versus this arm, 1 for 6. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 4-1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. That's wide. 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Scott Van Slyke.
Now at the plate, Scott Van Slyke. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Dodgers down in order. Score remains 2-2. Digging in and looking for more, David Wright. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
David Wright.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Swing and a liner, but foul. And there's ball 2 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Looped out toward third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Leadoff base hit, bottom of the 10th inning. Matt, we might be treated for a walk-off. I'm curious how they're going to try to move him home. Will they manufacture him by bunting? Let him steal. They got maybe a possible ball in the gap he can score on. Let's see how the inning unfolds.
Into the box now, Jose Reyes standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-1 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Now the 2-1. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Here's Juan Lagares, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, so the winning run advances to second now with only one away.
Second baseman, Neil Walker.
Here's Neil Walker as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. The 1-0. The fastball down near the shoe tops.
You talk about pitching in a hostile environment. They're letting him know it. Bases loaded, bottom of the 9th. If he walks in this run, game over.
Here's a ground ball up the middle and into center field for a base hit. Throw coming quickly, and the winning run moves up to third now with only 1 gone.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. The Hellblue hitter's coming up.
Asdrubal Cabrera will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And a pivotal moment in this one. Tie ball game, bases loaded, but the possibility of an inning-ending double play does still exist here. The 1-0. And he won't bite at that point either. It's 2-0.
Oh, that was a pitch he wanted right there. That's a situation. You can't go to 2 balls. Because if you go to 3, you know you're going to throw him a ball right down the middle. This pitch right here, everything hinges on this pitch. Bases loaded. You know he's got to come to you. He's got to throw a strike right here.
That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And he is out at the plate. Taking a chance, trying to end the ball game, but instead there are now 2 away. And we'll have to cancel those dinner reservations, partner. 11th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Jerry Familia jogs in from the bullpen, and it'll be the closer's job to try to keep this ball game tied here in the 11th. Andrew Toles is going to grab a bat now, as he'll be asked to get things started in the top half of the 11th. In there for strike one, 0-1.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. It kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
Hit to third. And that's through for a hit. So a leadoff base hit out of the 9th spot, and that sets the top of the order up nicely here to start the inning.
That's another base hit for him. I got to say, though, they've had a really hard time turning all these hits to anything productive on the scoreboard. Only 2 runs to this point, so stranded runners has been the theme most of the game. We'll see if they can cash in here.
In now is Yasiel Puig, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Before the delivery, a check on that go ahead run at first. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner, but this is hauled in by the second baseman, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Digging in once again, Logan Forsythe, attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
The 1-0. Line softly out toward left center. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Well, that's a nice single. At least he can go home now. Being 1 for 6 is a lot better than 0 for 6.
Here's Corey Seager, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Here's the first pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Not too often Jerry's Familia finds himself in a tough spot like this. but I wouldn't bet against him. He has the kind of stuff that he can get out of this mess.
Line towards center field. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Striding in once again, Justin Turner. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one. Two out with the man at first. Up top, it's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. And that one's wide to the mark. Ball three. Adrian Gonzalez would be next. Set to deliver on 3-0. And he takes ball four again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Here's Adrian now. Lifetime against Familia. A handful of plate appearances, and he's gone 4 for 6. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And he takes ball one. 2 down, runners at first and second. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Here's the 2-1 to Gonzalez. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Turned on down the line. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Hey, these guys on defense are still within striking distance. But after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Yasmani Grandal will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Squared that one up. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now he'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. It's a run on 2 hits here for LA. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Mets 2. Kenley Jansen takes the mound in a safe situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th.
Kenley Jansen.
Ready for another chance? Lucas Duda. He'll lead it off against Jansen, who tries to close the door in this one. And he lays off there, 1-0. One and 0 pitch on the way. Way out in front. Ready with the 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here it comes. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Turner onto the grass. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The right fielder, number 30. Michael Conforto.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Conforto. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed up a little high.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood and a broken bat.
Here comes the 1-0. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Gutierrez is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Mets, left fielder Shea Bruce.
Here's Jay Bruce now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
Good night, everybody.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. Well, sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. He came in and erased any hope the opposition may have had, and for that, he's our top player of the game.
You know, being a closer is a pressure-packed, tough job to have, so when you go out there and dominate like he just did, it's definitely worth celebrating.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Los Angeles have taken a 3-1 lead in this league championship series. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 3 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 15 runners on base. For the Mets, 2 runs on 8 hits,